Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and this is the second part of benchmark to see how they perform. So the next benchmark that I'm going to be performing, it is GFX bench.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open, to a new tomorrow, moving with emotion. Following the light that sets me I'm not ready for
it just finished. So now let's take a look at the scores. So for the high level test for the Aztec Ruin OpenGL high tier, we got a score of 7,064 frames at 110 frames per second. For the car chase, we got a score of 7,087 frames at 120 frames per second. For the Manhattan 3.1, we got a score of 7,445 frames at 120 frames per second. For the T-Rex, we got a score of 6,730 frames at 120 frames per second. For the low-level test, we got a score of 3,606 frames at 120 frames per second for the distillation. For the Allo 2, we got a score of 3,604 frames at 120 frames per second. For the driver overhead 2, we got a score of 3,602 frames at 120 frames per second. For the texturing, we got a score of 80,764. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna go to our next and final benchmark for this video.
Walking home, I'm walking home. I've never been desperate to find someone who loves me. Yeah, I've never been that way. I have never been. I have never been. I have never been. Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion.
Okay, guys, as you can see here, it just finished. So for the still no map line for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, we got a score of 2,096 and the average frame rate was 15.53. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be all for this video. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel so you can get more content. If you have any question, please leave it down below. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.